Hey guys, it's Kaz here, aka Cats and Camera, and today I'm doing my November book haul. But first of all, let me just show you this. Yes, repping the XC. So yes, I love this jumper, but not gonna lie, probably 7 out of 10 would not recommend Redbubble. I know all these big booktubers on here have done quite a few videos recently about how good Redbubble is, but honestly I was a bit let down. First of all, it's pretty damn expensive. I got this in the 25% off Black Friday thing. If it wasn't, I would not have bought it, no matter how much I'm in love with it. I know the creators make their own prices, but for just average Joe, it's a bit much. Second of all, and more annoying, I ordered this and I ordered a t-shirt for my brother, and they were £5 or over £5 P&P each. Which I was already a bit mad about because that seems a lot, but they both came in the same packet. I'm sorry, but if you're going to charge me a £5 for P&P, at least put it in 2 different packets so I don't feel so annoyed about it. And third of all, this one is awesome, but the t-shirt for my brother is slightly fuzzy, slightly pixely, and I'm sorry, I know people create these things themselves, but if you're a creator and you're going to put something this big on a t-shirt, make sure you make it big enough so it doesn't go pixely when you make it big, because these cost a lot of money and they should be absolute quality and HD and perfect. But yeah, I felt that was a little bit of a letdown. Anyway, that was way too long because what did I do? I accidentally bought 15 books in November, so we're going to be here for a while. Yes, I know I was meant to be buying Christmas presents, but I thought, treat yourself. I thought that quite a few times. So yes, I have 15 books to show you. Oh, also if you like my new design here, then I'll link my video below. My last video was me doing this to my bookshelves. So first up I picked up Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. You all know what this is about, so I'm not going to go crazy into it. But yeah, I enjoyed the Grisha trilogy. There was something about them that kind of I wasn't 100% into, so I'm hoping this one I will enjoy more, like most people. Next up, I have Heirs of Power by Kay MacLeod. This is my sister's book. She got a recover, so I had to buy it. This is what it used to look like, which is pretty, but it didn't really show you anything about the book. And this is what it now looks like. As you can tell, our main character is an archer. This book is awesome. I'm not just saying that because it's my sister's. You should definitely check it out. I'll leave a bunch of info below where you can read the first 5 chapters on her website for free. And I'll leave the Amazon link there just in case you want to treat yourself or treat your friend for Christmas. Next up, I picked up the 5th season by NK Jemisin. This one I got interested in because I heard Sam over on Thoughts on Tone talk about it and I thought it sounded pretty interesting. And I found it for only £2 in the works, so anyone in England that is interested in this, check out the works because they have it for £2, brand new. This is some sort of fantasy. I don't really know that much about it. I did a little read up. There's a woman and her husband kills her son and takes her daughter hostage, and then she's trying to figure that out, and then there's some other crazy stuff going on. So yeah, looking forward to this one. And hopefully it lives up to how much Sam was hyping it and enjoying it. Next, I might have accidentally gone on a bit of a gay contemporary binge. That never happens. Yeah, right. So yeah, I've got 10 books here to show you. First up we've got With or Without You. This is by Brian Ferry. This is about 2 guys who are friends but they get picked on a lot because they're different and because they're gay, and then they join this, I think it's a gang, I'm not 100% sure, called The Chasers, and it's a bit notorious, and one of the guys has to decide whether he's more interested in the gang or he wants to be more with his boyfriend. That's about the gist of what I get from this. Next up I have Peter by Kate Walker. I actually read this in November, so you'll hear more about it in my wrap up. But this obviously follows a boy called Peter and he likes dirt bike racing. There's a lot of that stuff in there. There's photography, which I also enjoy, and his brother's friend is gay and he gets a little bit of a crush on him. It's a good book, you should definitely check it out. Next up I have the Mariposa Club by Roberto Gonzalez. This follows 4 characters who are just coming to the end of school and they're creating this LGBT club, which is the Mariposa club, and then something happens, some sort of hate crime, and it happens to one of these 4 guys, and then it's about dealing with that and the after effects and how this club helps bring people together. So yeah, this sounds interesting but a bit harrowing. That's how I like my books. Next up we have The Screwed Up Life of Charlie II by Drew Ferguson. This is about Charlie, who's a 17-year-old guy who's a bit of a geek. He's tall and gangly and has big ears and doesn't really fit in, but he tries to, plays football, and is a bit of a loner. He's a bit annoyed that everyone's pairing off. But then a new guy joins the football team, and yeah, you can kind of guess where it's going. I haven't read this yet, but hey, sports, guys getting together, it happens a lot in gay contemporaries, so we know where it's going. Next up I have Someday This Pain Will Be Useful to You by Peter Cameron. This follows our main character James Feck over a few days, and he's dealing with his parents and his sister, his therapist, and also crushing on an older guy at work. Next up I have Freaks and Revelations by Davida Willis Herdwin. This one got a fancy cover look. Ooh. And this one is sort of a fictionalisation of an actual event about this punky 17-year-old and this 13-year-old gay kid, and a hate crime happens, and it follows those two and what happened, what transpired, and later on when they meet again years later. And like I say, it's based on a true event, so after I've read this I'll probably check out the real story and see what's real and what's made up in the book. Next up I have Love Drug by James Kleist. This one kind of gave me more Happy Than Not vibes, which is why I picked it up. Probably not going to be as harrowing as that, because is any book as harrowing as that? But basically our main character in this, Jamie, he's at high school, he's trying to survive and trying to not let anybody know he's gay, so he starts hanging out with this popular girl at school, and then he starts taking this experimental drug that apparently makes you not gay, which is obviously where I got the more Happy Than Not vibes, but I don't think this is going to be as dark, as depressing as that book, but we shall see. Then I picked up 3 of Robin Riordan's books. I've read 2 of her books so far. I liked them, they weren't like my favourite, but I thought why not grab some more. First of all we've got The Revelations of Jude Connor. This has a church and religious element like Thinking Straight, which is a book that I've heard that I've already read. And it follows Jude Connor trying to figure out life and temptations, and whether his reverend is speaking the right way and whether he should be ostracised and stuff like that. I find this an interesting topic, so hopefully I'll enjoy this one. Next up we've got Educating Simon. This one has a bit more rep in it. Obviously we've got the gay main character like all of these books, but in here Simon is coaching this 11-year-old for the spelling bee, who tells him that there are a girl trapped in a boy's body, so there's dealing with that sort of issues, which hopefully is done well in here. And we have a stepsister who has Asperger's syndrome, so hopefully these issues are tackled well in here. I did read her book A Secret Edge, and I thought it was a little bit not great on the rep of Indian culture. It was a little bit much, but hopefully this will be better. And last but not least of hers, I got The Evolution of Ethan Poe. This one is about Ethan, who likes facts and theories and hypotheses, and also he's got this thing for the kid Max in school. But this is also about whether intelligent design should be introduced in school of the topic, and obviously from someone that likes facts and hypotheses and stuff, I can probably guess that he's on the side of no, it shouldn't be. So again, hopefully that topic is discussed in here in a good way. And last but not least, I went to Cash Converters and I picked up 2 books. This was 15p and this was 20p, which is crazy, so I think I'm going to go in there more often because I never think of going in Cash Converters for books. But hey. So first up I got The Babysitter 3. This is just one of those point horror books. I own 2 and 4 of the Babysitter series. And yeah, if you've ever read a point horror book, you know, it's probably there's a babysitter and some crazy stuff happens and there's a murderer or something like that. They're fun and easy, and it was 15p, so why wouldn't I? And last but not least, I got The Sun Is Also a Star by Nicola Yoon. This one, obviously, I've heard a lot about on BookTube, which is why I wanted to pick it up, and for 20p, as if I wasn't going to pick it up. So this is about two characters, Natasha and Daniel. Natasha, who meets Daniel and doesn't think that she should be interested in because her parents are going to get deported. And Daniel, who's sort of a straight thinker, who just does what he wants to do and gets on with it, and he shouldn't be a dreamer and shouldn't be interested in this girl. And then some stuff probably happens. Whoa! What the fuck are you doing? Sorry about that. One of my cats just jumped onto my other bookcase, which is this tall. He jumped off a chair and was, yeah. God. So there we have it, the 15 books that I picked up in November. I need to stop, but I'm not gonna. So tell me down below what you picked up in November, or if you've read any of these books, tell me what you thought about them. If this is your first video by me and you enjoyed it, then please check out some of my others, and if you continue to enjoy them, then please subscribe, that'd be awesome. Anyway guys, I will see you, not in a few days. I think I'm doing Vlogmas, I'm debating it, we shall see. I'll see you maybe tomorrow, or maybe in a few days. Bye.
I don't know if you're aware of this, but your